Welcome to the Tactical Dad podcast. I'm your host, Matthew Cook, and I am the Tactical Dad. In this, what's going to be short episode 45 or 46, I lose track. We are going to talk magnification and how much magnification do you need. So we're going to sum this up really quickly because you'll want a scope whose magnification matches the range you'll be using it for. Like finding a 9 to 12 times for long range shooting, or some other distance, depending on what range you're shooting. But we're going to sum it up real quick because it can be that easy. So 1-4x, and in another podcast we talked about how to identify the magnification on product listings and on like specification sheets. You're going to see a number, dash, and another number, and that's variable, so it can go between 1 and 4 times. If you just see one number and then an X, it's just fixed at that. So we talked about that in another podcast, so I'm not going to talk about that now. But 1 to 4 times is really target shooting up to about 100 yards. So stalking small game or home defense. 5 to 8 times is more target shooting up to about 200 yards and more large game. Hunting in closed landscapes like in the mountains, in the forests, that kind of thing. 9 to 12 times is target shooting again, but beyond 200 yards. And this is sort of hunting in super open landscapes, like in a desert or huge fields, etc. So that's how you can sort of categorize and understand at least the areas you should be looking at. Because you're either using it for home defense or you're doing target shooting, competitive shooting, so it's going to be not too far away. It's not going to be beyond 200 yards anyway. So these numbers will just give you a good idea as a starting point when you start looking at scopes. It'll help you basically adjust the filters, which when there's hundreds and thousands of sites and scopes to look at, could really help save you some time. So 1 to 4 times target shooting up to 100 yards. 5 to more, honestly, that quite a lot of competitive shooting that would cover as well, actually. 5 to 8 times target shooting up to 200 yards, but bigger game. And then 9 to 12 times is target shooting beyond 200 yards, such as high precision rifle shooting, target shooting, precise shooting for long range rifle shooting. That's the end of the spectrum you want to be looking at. But yeah, that kind of helps sums it up, categorize it in three categories that'll help you filter through looking for a optic, looking for your next range scope. Hope that helps. See you again next time.